Do you want to become rich? Or do you want to become overpowered like me? Well, follow this guide and I'll show you how. Now, I do need to mention that this will contain spoilers, so if you haven't got at least a decent amount of way through the game, I recommend you just have fun with it. Unlock things, there should be like a guide to unlock here, otherwise you can just, play it as you wish. But using this method, it will cause significant lag later on. If it gets too much, just exit out and jump back into a new run. It is fine. You will keep all of the money that you have collected at that point. Also, if your character has too many golden eggs, as I found out, it can cause lag when selecting stuff in the menus. Now, the only thing I highly recommend is getting Disco Gold. That is going to drastically increase the amount of gold you're going to get. Mad Groove will be very helpful as well to unlock. Both of those I'll link in the description. In fact, all of these things that I mentioned, I'll put in there. Gadia Murray is going to be important late game. Clock Lancet and Laurel, you're going to want the evolutions of it. They will be drastically increasing your survivability and, of course, extending the runs. As well as getting a piece of anything to increase your health, your survivability. So Bloody Tear, that's going to be good early mid game. So is the Fuwalafuwaloo. That Unity would also be helpful, but not necessary. You don't need it, but it does help. Well, I'm going to start with Pugnala. They have no golden eggs, so I'm going to show you a base character as well as they gain might every level. Very helpful. You need Endless Mode, so you're going to need that unlocked, which you get through the Eudaimonia. I can never say that right. And picking the too hard option. Inverse, Hurry, and Hyper are all optional. They will increase difficulty at the with the bonuses alongside of it. Arcanus and Limit Break are also highly recommended, but not necessary. But they will increase the length of your runs. I think I'm just going to stick with Hyper Mode because it's 50% bonus. Hurry and Inverse seem to make it a bit too difficult, and I'm not trying to be going for like something too crazy. I just want to show this off for you guys. Now, Disco Gold is a really good early pickup that gives survivability, which will be very helpful. I don't feel like going cross any of these this run. I'm just going to use my reroll here. Laurel, yeah, that's going to be important. Like I said, it's survival. If you have this guy unlocked, don't worry about talking to him yet, unless you have a bunch of money you want to spend anyway. But once you have collected a nice amount of money, you can get bonus Arcanas from him, or anything that you want, including golden eggs. I'm going to take Whip. It's very good on this map since you have Hollow Heart available to you. So that evolution is just flat out available, as well as decent damage. Laurel again, that's fine. As you can see, I am definitely not one of the best players. I keep running into things. I am pretty sloppy when it comes down to it. But if I can do this, then I'm sure you guys can too. At the end of the day, you have it as much fun as you desire. Taking another whip there. Now, we will be making chapters for you guys to jump to, as this will be the full run. But if you just want to see when I get evolutions and you see when I talk about certain things, I will put those in chapters. So we're going to take Terragasuit for the evolution of the guns here. It's going to be pretty important. I want to fill up all the slots as fast as I can. That way, specifically the items, so I can go down and collect additional things. I'm going to take the crown. That will just increase the rate of XP that we get, which will be helpful, as that will also increase how fast we get might on this character. Empty Tone is beautiful. Now you do need to bear in mind that you need the Stone Mask. If you have any anything you want to evolve, you need to remember what you need for that as well. So keep in mind what slots you need to open. Now we do need Hollow Heart, but that's on the map, so I'll wait until we've got 6 slots already filled up. I would recommend going for weapons, but honestly, I want more XP. Give me that XP. I don't want Bracer. Let's go for Whip. Get her towards the area where we can evolve it. On his character, the first ones I want to evolve are actually the guns, because I know how I am, and I'm likely to die before I even get there. So we want to evolve it. Then I don't have to worry about Phieraggi being removed from us. Don't want any of those. That's fine. I mean, the Skullomaniac is on the map as it is, so we will be fine. Just focus on getting XP from there. Clock Lancer, there we go, that is a very good item for us, we're going to need that. Right now it's not quite as efficient as we want. We want to get a couple of upgrades into that before we can start utilising it effectively. Ooh, Pentagram. Now this is interesting. You can do Pentagram as a run, as that will just help you along, but because of how I am structuring this run, I don't think that's going to be necessary, as I'm going to go for Whip and the upgrade along with it. But Pentagram is nice. Pentagram is the upgrade for Pentagram is another option if you don't have Mad Groove, as that will just bring all the XP to you as it is. Is it Sacred Moon, I think it's called? I can't remember the evolution name now. But the evolution of it will give you a good way to get items. Oh, a good way to get XP even. Venture Sakura, there we go. So that will unify with the ability Tear when we get that evolution. Now, I know I mentioned that, hey, I need to get to Yamati. Well, how am I going to get that? Well, when you unify an item, it does open up slots again for you. But for now, let's focus on just getting all of these. Do we want Duplicator? That is pretty good, but I don't think it's necessary right now. Yeah, I'm just going to focus on getting the guns upgraded. Like I said, I am pretty clumsy, so it isn't necessary. I like Spellbinder before the Clock Lancer, so I'm going to grab that, as it'll increase the time that these guys are frozen, which gives us a nice little buffer period to hide behind them so we don't take as much damage. Every form of survival is going to be helpful here. Like, armor's another option if I wanted to go Ring Tracer. There's several different things that you can replace on your runs if you want. Ooh, Tyrannus Box is very, very good, as that's just general stats up, everything is good there. And later game it will give us a massive chunk of Curse, which is important. Stone Mask, that is what we need. That is vital for this run. So make sure you remember to take this. Alright, so now we can actually focus on getting towards something on the map, as we have taken up all the slots here. So I'm going to focus on getting like Whip upgrade. So we're going to start working our way towards the Hollow Heart. Let's get the XP. Now you could say, oh, you probably want to go for Empty Tone instead. I'm just like, XP's fine. More XP. I'm greedy. What can I say? Same again. Could have gone for Laurel. More survival, but no, I'm just greedy. Again, it's my own fault if I don't survive. But I am sure we've got this in the bag. Okay, now I'll take Empty Tone. That's pretty good. Let's finish up the crown so we don't see that again. Whip. Guns, a whip, that's all good. go. 8 of the Sparrow. I know we could have gone for a Lancet, but honestly, I want to get as close as I can to evolutions. Apparently I picked up a Rosary. That was it. I don't have flashing effects on because that. Well, personally, I don't like the look of flashing effects. But you know, so we'll help for the YouTube compression, right? 8 of Sparrow. Yeah, let's go for that. Might as well use the spicy meatballs as much as I can here. Whoop. Just finish. 8 Sparrow. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Laurel, please. I'm gonna need that right away. Alright, give me that. That's a little bit of healing because we have Disco of Gold. That's why I recommend it, because even gold coins will count as healing for you. Now, let's just grab the chest early. These count as healing as well, because they do give gold. Oh, a nice amount as well. Yeah. And because it's not 10 minutes, I don't need to worry about waiting for evolutions from chests, because they will not give you an evolution until 10-minute mark. On this map, at least. I believe there's other maps where they can be earlier, but on this map it won't. Alright, just gonna stick around here. Get Torona's box. I did forget to mention that if you have like the rings and the Magnania, I believe it's called, on the map, then you also want to focus on getting those later on. And Mad Groove helps out with that a bunch as well, so I could get Vento up, but honestly, Empty Tome is just generically good here. Look at all that gold. And gold means healing. At least for now. Alright, let's focus on getting over there. Empty Tome, again, lovely. Let's get Laurel upgraded. I do want... Yeah, Clock Lancet at level 3 is ideal to me, especially with Empty Tome, because that is a good level where you can actually start staying inside of the radius of it. Torona's box is fine. Let's start with Vento this time. And then just generally get your survival. At this point, I think it's going to be exponential, where I am going to be able to survive more than I'm going to take damage. So, should be good. But just for the safety of it, let's go for the Hollow Heart. I might even wait before taking the Hollow Heart to get the guns upgraded, then take the Hollow Heart, and not worry about it too much. Yeah, as you can see, you can stay within the bounds of Clock Lancet pretty easily, although we seem to be shredding them at the moment, so maybe that's a lie. But that's why Laurel comes handy, because that is a little bonus there. Gotta love the spicy meatball, because it's much a much welcome amount of XP. My goodness. We're at the point where we're just getting way too much XP. I can't handle it all. Oh no. Which is a lie, to be fair. Of course I can handle it. It's always a good thing to be overwhelmed with resources than not to not have enough, right? So It's a good problem to have. And once again, there's going to be periods where you can just skip ahead if you really want. I'm just going to be uploading the entire run, just so you know. Or one, like, if you think I'm cheating or something, then no, I'm not. This is all base game. I've even disabled the DLC items right now. Yeah, Toronto. Oh, it is good to mention that the Stone Mask will increase the amount of healing you get from coins as well, because the healing is given based on the amount of coins granted to you rather than the objects in particular. Let's get clock mindset. Do I want to upgrade for 100% curse? I don't think so, not yet. It might be a bit too much. Alright, these are going to be a little bit tough, but it's fine. Spellbinder's good. Just keep pushing through. More Spellbinder. So my second Arcana, I'm gonna force us to get Mad Groove, just because I'm getting a little bit lazy. I want everything to come to me rather than I go to it. Let's grab that. This is not going to evolve, since this was dropped before the 10-minute mark. So there's no need to worry about that too much. I'll just go for Stone Mask this time. I'm not going to worry about the Torona's box right away. Here we go. So I want to take you out. And that will give us our evolution, I do believe. There we go. Alright, so this should be... Yes, this is our evolution. So we combined the guns, the union of the... Well, yeah, the union of the guns. So now we can go ahead and search for Getty and Murray. Now we have our laser beams. I'm gonna re-roll. No, for now I'm just gonna go ahead and banish like cross and such. I don't want to waste my rerolls until I've got Mad Groove and know that I've got enough to spare. But now I'm going to take the Hollow Heart, so the next chest will be an upgrade for that. I could make my way to this this ring. Actually, no. I'll wait. We want to go down south now, back to the beginning, because he is still there. We didn't use him, so we. Oh, I didn't know we got a level. He will be giving us our extra Arcanas if we need them. They're just things that extend the run. So Getty and Mari are very important for us. Let's go ahead and level them. It is maybe at the point where we don't want to evolve it still, but it's at least secure that we do want to have it available to us. Oh, look at that. This is lovely. As you can see, we're already getting a very good amount of gold. But it gets crazier, trust me. It goes even more insane. Alright, so we're going to grab this. Oh, we didn't even have to reroll. We got Mad Groove on the first page. So let's grab that. And all of the items come towards us. Get Stone Mass upgraded, just to increase everything. Toronto's box, that's good. I'm going to grab spinach, damage. I'm going to personally focus on that one. I'm trying to avoid getting Gabby and Mario upgraded, but it's almost impossible at this point. There we go, we actually managed to get stuff. Now, we're going to summon the mini-bosses. Do be careful. I don't want to pick up that rosary right away. There's no real need. I know I'm going to bump into it on one of the macros anyway at some point, but we'll be fine. Let's upgrade the silver ring. I'm going to go for the ring so the clock lancer gets the upgrade first, if we can. Increase our luck. Luck is... it won't hurt us, that's fine. Yeah, so we just need to kite these guys. The other things, once you hit at this point, should not matter. You should be shredding through things, at least ideally. But these mini bosses are what are going to be causing you issues, if they do, you know. Personally, I don't have an issue with kiting them, unless your curse gets too high, because that will increase their speed. So you do have to be careful with that. But there is a good balance, so you don't worry too much. Okay, more rings. Yeah, look at this. We are staying in. Inside the gold fever now, which is beautiful. 21,000, that is a nice amount of gold. As you can see, we've already got enough to purchase an Arcana from this map. There we go, we've got Bloody Tear, which is a good amount of survival, and we're going to be able to get that unification soon, which gives us access to a new item. What do we want? It just really does not matter. You can go for anything you desire. I might even go for the pentagram and try and get the bonus XP. It really doesn't matter though. Anything you want. So yeah, I'm gonna go towards. I don't even know his name. I've never asked his name. That's a bit unfortunate. But like the merchant, once you've got like 20,000, you can happily purchase another Arcana and extend this run greatly. If I can even find where he is. I should be right next to him. Let's see. I'm gonna increase the amount of them spawning. I'll be fine. Where are you? Okay, so to the left a little bit. It's quite hard to see with all these enemies on the screen, but that's... oh, trust me, it gets a lot more crazy. Oh, they are actually starting to tear through me now. Okay, so just follow along with the clock lancer. That should protect you. Yeah, getting the upgrades there is pretty crazy. Try and go for survival. Again, play it smart, play towards your personal strengths, or apparently in my case, me running into things, which is fine. Right, more HP regeneration. Okay, okay. Umbrella. Oh, we've apparently killed some of the elites there. The big guys, as they dropped eggs. Okay, these give minor permanent stats up, but they do add up. Umbrella, that's fine. More health regen. Again, everything, I just want to increase the amount of health we have. Oh, that is very good. We have killed the final one, so I don't need to fight anymore. Very good. Right, where are you? We've gone way past him. I swear, I am blind sometimes, but that's fine. Now it feels again pretty noisy, so with all the cats. And especially with Limit Break, it's gonna get louder. Oh dear. Oh, here he is! I found him. Oh, he isn't offering an Arcana this time. He might later on though, but as you can see, you can buy golden eggs for your character, and that will increase his stats. He won't let you buy these bonus items though if you have filled out your weapons, which you should ideally have done. They're not that important anyway, they're just gimmicky fun little things. Right, so he's disappeared this time, but I believe 30 minutes he will respawn. Ah, there we go, there's the unification of the Bloody Tear and the Evento Saga, as it says there. Which now makes a very powerful item which will heal us a good amount. So we should have the survival down. We don't need to worry about stuff anymore. Alright. So I'm just going to go with Skullomaniac. At this point I can start getting my Gatti Amati upgraded. Ah, like I said, we could go for Pentagram. It is tempting. But I don't think it's necessary, that's the thing. I'll give it some consideration. I'm trying to think, what else would I want other than Pentagram? Lightning Ring? No, not really. Oh, I'm not in a rush to get it. Here we go, another chest. What do we get? Oh yes, the Infinite Corridor is very good. This greatly increases survivability, as well as you know, halves the life of enemies. Let's get Gatti Amati up to max. There we go. Song of Man is also a good option. It slows down enemy. I don't necessarily want to slow them down though, do I? I feel like I might as well go for the Pentagram. It does give us more XP. Right now it deletes everything, unfortunately, but once you level it up and evolve it, it won't be deleting at that point. So let's have a look. Our luck is 80%, so once that's 100%, you won't lose anything from the Pentagram once you got to the first upgrade where it's like it has a chance not to. Yeah, here we go. So 25% chance plus that 80%, that makes it 100%. You will not lose. I say that and I'm obviously lying to you because I just lost all our items. I don't know how things work. That's fine. There we go, Gatti Amati's been upgraded to the Viscious Hunger. At this point, gold is just all over the place. So items get turned into gold, and of course, yeah, it gets very, very loud. Now, for the sake of you guys, I'm going to turn down the sounds a little bit. Hey, put the music up a little bit. There you go. Just vibe to the music, that's fine. As you can see, you're pretty much infinite at this point, and we aren't even through the first cycle. And yes, this can be going on for hours if you let it. So if you're lazy, you can do random always, but I'm going to be focusing on Viscious Hunger. try and level up the Viscious Hunger as much as I can, because that is going to give us the gold. Duration increased. I don't think that's necessary, but it will help a little bit. Oh, right. I was just like, level 9? Does it need that? No, we can already evolve it. We can evolve with Laurel as well. We haven't done that yet. Area, just flat out increase Viscious Hunger if you want. But yeah, once you get to a point where you're just like, this is fine, I can leave it doing its own thing, then you can just set random always. And you don't have to bother. I feel like speed is probably the way to go for it. So they travel across the map a little bit easier. But yeah, I recommend just staying around the middle where you originally spawned, because once the guy turns up again, you're gonna be able to buy Arcanas and just increase your stats. Alright. I might do some editing here, like just speed up this a little bit for you guys, as I'm currently just waiting for everything to come to me. Ooh. Let's increase the area of that, as that does give us healing. I'm always going to be focusing on Viscious Hunger first, though. There you go. There's chest. We got the crescent. Gorgeous moon, even. Okay. I don't know why I thought it was called crescent moon. Probably because it looks like a crescent. But yeah, it's a gorgeous moon. And that just brings XP to us. We have to be, we're even more lazy at this point, so. Area of that is probably better than might, but might is still good. There we go. Getting the Laurel upgraded will give us, it sets the max amount of damage you can take, so at that point, even when they are, the enemies get really, really strong, they mostly can't break through your armor, and you usually heal up through it, so that's why I highly recommend the Plotland set to break through the immense amount of health that they have that halves their health, as well as Laurel being upgraded, as that will greatly increase well, your survivability just in general. Alright, I am kind of glad that we've we haven't picked up Gemini, because Gemini will still have those cats running around, and they actually significantly impact the amount of lag you're gonna get. So I'm gonna probably say that you don't want to pick up Gemini, even though you got Unities, which will benefit from it. I feel like it may be a negative impact on the performance. But as you can see, we are very rich. And with a corridor? Yeah, we'll give that a duration, because that increases how long they're frozen for. Here's an elite, it's not going to be doing too much to us. And there we go, we got that Shroud upgraded. And that is all of the items now evolved. Now there is a chance that we can get the chests, the gifts from chests. Gives us another item we can evolve, and then the second one is an evolved item in general. Yeah, for the most part, I'm just going to do some editing magic where we just speed along. This really does not matter for area. For your sake as well, I'm just gonna completely disable sounds. As you see, I've turned flashing VFX off and damage numbers off. It is all good. Oh, would you look at that? There is an Arcana down here. There is... Look at this. What do we want? What do I think I want? So I definitely know on Gemini. This Wicked Season actually is a pretty good one because it does increase the amount of curse, gain, money as well, just everything. So it's doubled at fixed intervals, but it's also plus 1% every 2 levels. So in general, that's going to be good for us. At this point, these flowers don't give much, do they? Oh hey, we got another chest. Let's grab that. Oh yeah, it's only money. Haha. But as you can see from this run, we've got 90,000 just from this run. Another chest, but there was nothing in it. Now I'm still opening those because we have the chance to get the presents, if you have those unlocked, of course. But for the most part, we should be fine. Let's increase the area of this. Just go crazy on it. Eventually it will take up the whole screen, I do believe. Ooh, lovely. It's got infinite pierce. I don't know why this has pierce as an upgrade. Oh dear. That's one of the downsides of doing random always, is sometimes it will give you just terrible upgrades for them that just don't make sense, but there you go, there you go. What can you say? What does a mount do for a gorgeous moon? I've never realised that. Maybe it increases the amount of gems it gives, I don't know. And as you can see here, even though we're completely swarmed, I don't know if you'll be able to tell because you've compression, but our health gets hit by a tiny bit, it goes down a tiny bit, and then we instantly heal it. That is all thanks to the Crimson Shroud and Gold Fever, everything, just everything combined. All of that allows us to completely survive. It won't matter how difficult they get. They will not be able to kill us because we have a fixed amount of damage we can take, which is 10. And of course we're going to do more than 10 damage since we're vampirism. So we're just going to keep increasing our stats up and up and up, and we'll be unstoppable. Now at this point you can probably press random always because it'll be fine. You don't need to worry about it too much. It'll just give you stuff. You can go, okay, have dinner, do whatever. Yeah. The only downside about doing that is when you defocus from Vampire Survivors, because it wants to save resources, it will slow down. It will still be playing, but it will slow down. I'll give you an example right now. I will click off of the game. It is actually a little bit slower. It isn't completely slowed down, but it is a little bit. But further along, it will get more slower. All you have to do is click back into it and it will speed up again. Although that was barely noticeable, so it may be more noticeable on your machines. And later on in runs, it really depends. But I did know that it did want to save some resources. But yeah, you can just have this on in the background, playing a different game, and you should be good to go. Come back to it and you have a bunch of levels and such. Check back every now and then, because you might have bumped into... You might be surrounded by chests, and some of them might have the present in them, so you get an extra item or whatnot. But that's all up to you. And every 30 minutes, of course, as I'm about to display to you, it will reset the map and the enemies will become harder. But yeah, as you see, it's reset. Now, all we have to do is search for our friend again. He should be at the start, but like I moved a little bit. So let's go back to him. He respawns at the beginning of the map. Like I said, I'm blind. I can never find him. He's going to be around here somewhere. Here he is. Alright. So he occasionally has a new thing, but in this time he has a +1 revival. I'd prefer an Arcana, honestly, but I might as well grab it. It just doesn't matter too much. And yeah, you just stay here. Just remember to check back every half hour, and you're good to go. Now this can go infinite. You've set it up for infinite, and you can do whatever you want. Yeah, I'm gonna leave you guys there. Again, put it on random, do whatever you want, and hopefully you guys enjoy the guide. Give me a like if you find this helpful or whatever. I don't mind. I'm just putting this out there. Yeah. Love your faces. Have a good day all.